Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for June 20th through the 26th, 2016. So let's take a moment to take a deep breath and to really release any tension or any concerns. They're indicating that that in this week, they just wrote the word cage. So they're indicating that there are some things that are causing you some worries and concerns that you're focused upon, and that's creating resistance. That's causing you to all of a sudden sort of notice struggles, notice lack. And it's almost what it's doing is causing you to sort of maybe have begin to question some things, some choices and decisions that you've made, and it's really pulling you out of alignment. So they don't want you to sort of let things get out of control, or to sort of in terms of your perspective. So it's going to be really important for you in this week to be aware. And I get a sense that there's just a lot going on in the world that's sort of creating this energy where we're amplifying a great deal and focusing heavily on faults, on we're in a lot of things that are creating a sense of panic, and that is shifting our attention and causing us to just sort of lose that connection with our truth and with the reality that and the dreams that we are focused upon. So don't allow others' interpretation of reality to shape your perspective of reality. And they're saying a lot, and it's kind of hard to keep up with it all, but they want you to have faith. And this is the word I'm seeing now. I'm seeing many words here. But they want you to have faith, and they want you to know that, first of all, everything is going to be okay and everything is going to work out. And they want you to use this opportunity to see and be aware of what this is helping you from your soul's perspective. So everything that you're feeling resistance about, your inner being is becoming clearer and helping you to recognize what you truly want to create from the love within you. So in this way, everything that's kind of happening out there, this sort of fight or struggle that we seem to be observing, is actually just sort of launching across the planet, and they're writing Earth, across the globe. It's helping everybody to find clarity. The contrast is just helping everybody to find clarity. And everybody may not be aware of this and may not be focused on it in this way because of the fears that are coming up. But that's what's really going on. When this kind of blows over, as it does it with all things that are tragic, there is such a profound renewal and clarity that you receive from this. So don't fight it, but don't fight with yourself either. and they keep writing the word fast, and it's like this is going to bring about some really clear decisions and opportunities are going to happen very quickly because of what's going on. So it's actually going to help some things to improve. So they want you to hang in there, and they're writing faith again, and have faith. Hang in there, okay? And what you need to do in order to have this same understanding of what's going on, so you can see the big picture, because they're showing me the movie screen now, which is my symbol for that we need to see the big picture. And they wrote the word forth, meaning something is coming forth. So there's something that right now you're kind of looking at you can't see the forest for the trees. And the only way to see the forest is to get in alignment and focus on your inner being's light and purity. And the angels are saying that you can call upon them to help you to see this bigger picture. Ask them to help you to release any of the inner struggle, and ask them to help you to look past the struggle and to strengthen your faith, so to spread your wings, to expand your perspective, your consciousness, so that you can begin to get the insights about what all of this means to your soul, and how your soul is processing this and harnessing the light from it. See, the soul is always harnessing light from everything, no matter what it is. And this has come up a lot in conversations I've had recently, and through the daily card messages. But and the reason that God is able to love you and everyone unconditionally is because God is not just focused on the facet of our personalities that we are revealing, or that we are playing out at any given moment in time. And there are so many facets to us, like spectrum of light or emotions. But what God is always focused on is the wholeness that all of the facets together equal to. And when God sees all of the facets together, like when we see all the colors of a rainbow together, we are in awe. We can only see, we are in awe of the beauty that they bring, that they make together. And so this is how God sees you. He sees you complete. He sees your complete self. And that equals up to your love, it equals up to your light. And that light equals your love, the unconditional love that you are. So right now you may be witnessing facets of yourself and others. But don't get caught up in just the facet, because those facets are always changing, especially when you're focused upon just what you're seeing and what you're observing. And so you need to go within and first by seeing yourself as a whole united being. And once you're able to do that and love yourself, all of your facets, then you're able to have this ability to see the bigger picture for everyone and for our world. And then that's when your light, your inner light, can amplify that aspect of them and you. And then that's when they will be able to tap into and get see themselves through the mirror of your eyes. And that's when you can really effect change and healing and shift people away from their worries and the perspective of lack. So this is very important in order for all of us, and these situations are helping us to remember who we truly are, and to remember because our purpose is on the same frequency as this perspective of wholeness. They're showing me the third eye, your vision, your third eye clairvoyance is just not about being able to see ahead what's coming, but it's about seeing the truth. This is really the purpose of our clairvoyant visions, is seeing the truth, seeing the broader perspective. And you can't have clarity about your purpose until you have clarity about who you really are as a whole united being, the unconditional aspect of you that Source is loving and appreciating and is in awe of. And this is huge. He's saying when you get this, your faith will be unlimited, and your faith will be will no longer be able to be divided. Okay, so no one can put doubt and insert doubt when you have accomplished this for yourself. So let's take a look at the card, the Archangel Oracle cards. And the angels want you to know that they are standing around you. They're joining hands, and I'm seeing this glass sort of room that looks like it's octagon shape with glass panels going all the way around, and they're standing around you, your source team, your angelic team, holding hands. And to me, that it seems like, because the symbolism of this room is that they're praying for your clarity, for you to have the opportunity, and that they're helping you hold the space to clearly see your truth and the truth of others, because this is what opens you up to the abundance that you are seeking. And of course, the fairies are also assisting you, and we're working with the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. I was guided some weeks ago that I'd be working with these cards through the summer and autumn season. So we'll see how that goes. If I'm guided to do something different, I will. So, but the angels want you to know, because they keep writing their name, first of all, that the fairies are angels, and they're the angels who watch over nature. These are not false angels or anything like this, but God has created all kinds of angels for all kinds of purposes to oversee every physical aspect of creation, because the presence of God is with. It reminds me of the when it says God with us, Emmanuel. So God is with us, and the angels and all the angels that He has created, and their various attributes and the things that they oversee, is to oversee everything, so that you know that you are loved. And so the angels and the fairies represent God's love, and to make it really tangible for you, of its reality. So you have angels watching over you. You have and the earth has angels watching over it, and animals, and that would be our fairies. So okay, so let's take a look. But the angels are still present here with us. And let's take a look at the Archangel Oracle card. Interesting. And it's the word card comfort. And it's the Archangel Azrael. Let me just see if we can. And it says, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Okay, so Archangel Azrael is letting you know that there's something, he's showing me like a waterfall, and it's something you're waiting for to happen. And you feel like you're sort of, he wrote the word base, and you feel like you're standing at the base, and you're waiting for something that possibly could happen, but you're not sure if that's going to happen. And again, it seems like we're in this observatory again, and you're watching this, and you're having some fears about whether or not this is going to happen for you. If you know, it feels like you're sort of a bystander. You put yourself in a position of being a bystander, not really being the one who receives. And so he wants you to let go of this fear, okay? And he wants you to have faith. He wants you to have faith in knowing that you will have what you are desiring. But you've got to, and he's saying it's going to happen soon. But he's saying, because he wrote that word, but he's saying you've got to release that fear. You've got to let that go. And what he would like to help you do is walk you through this step by step. He wrote the word spoon. So it's like he will spoon feed you if you would call upon him to help just sort of comfort your heart and ease any resistance that you may have about this. So he can help you and ease any sort of concerns you have, and help you to have the clarity so that you can make that connection. There's something that he wants you to understand, and there's something that he wants you to perceive through this. And what he's giving me a sense is that what this is helping you to do is to recognize that as you feel this lack, that the reason that you're feeling this lack is because your inner being feels abundant. And you've been here many times, and your inner being has been there every time with you saying, I am abundant, and you are not hearing that. What you're hearing, what you're perceiving is the negativity as a feeling of not being worthy. But what it is really coming from your inner being, who's shining that light towards you that is in opposition. So you're saying one thing and your inner being saying, no, you're this. And you feel that struggle, and you're interpreting it as I'm unworthy. But what you really should be understanding is that why you feel that way is because you don't feel the way that your inner being feels. And you can never feel good when you are not being true to your heart. And this is the comfort that Archangel Azrael would like to help you to embrace. Now, I know Archangel Azrael is usually thought of as the angel of death who helps those who cross over. But, the angel spoke to me once about the little death. And the little death is change. Because our transitioning from this life to the next, to the non-physical, is also change. It's the same energy. Because what is going to happen is that you will embrace more. More is available. Any change, there is more. When a soul crosses over, they no longer are just observing something, but now they become a part of all that that we observe on this side. I was having listening to a woman describe once about someone who had passed, and a friend had just died, and she was saying that, she was standing somewhere where they used to watch this lake. And in that moment, I heard this person that had passed over say, I'm still watching this lake with you, but now I'm not just watching it. I have become a part of it. I'm experiencing it from within. Everything that we perceive, and actually the wholeness. See, because we only see ourselves as a facet, then we are not aware that we too are communicating in this very exact same way with everything that we are focused upon, and those things that we're not focused upon. We're infinite consciousness, universal. Our light is universal. And so therefore, when the one crosses over, that barrier is removed, and now you are experiencing the wholeness of yourself. So this is what we are afraid of, because every change and the challenges that help to bring those changes about, that resistance is you holding back from experiencing yourself from experiencing an expanded version of yourself. And so you're seeing that windfall, because the waterfall for me just represents abundance flowing in. It could be emotional abundance flowing in. And I feel like there's a shift, an emotional shift, that's going to allow you to become abundant in your outer manifestations. And so the shift that he wants you to embrace is this, allowing this shift where you allow yourself to become more. So don't be afraid of that. So change is what he's saying is there. Okay, we've really gone over. So let me kind of quickly move through the cards here. So we have here the 10 of Autumn for the beginning of the week. So this card is really describing, that abundance, that it's also he's telling me that this is a change that is going to affect the legacy for you and your loved ones. So this is a change that is going to benefit you and your family, and that this is definitely something that you want to embrace. This is something that you definitely want to allow this change. So don't be in fear about what it is that comes up in this week of an opportunity, and specifically here, if it's something, a job or a career change, or if it's a change in a family relationships. Maybe there's been some kind of dynamic that needs healing in your family. Don't be afraid to make this shift. See, don't just focus on that facet of that person, but love them unconditionally. In order to do that, you've got to take into account all of the aspects of them. And then you will be able to have that healing in that relationship. Okay, let me just tune in. Oops, I'm sorry, I forgot to change the, so that you can see the card. So let me just tune in, just see quickly if there's anything more in this card. Okay, and so they're just showing me sort of a mushroom umbrella, and they're indicating that, and now they show me the third eye, that this is going to be a shift for you if you allow it. It's going to be, it's going to give you a foot. They wrote the word foot. So it's going to give you a foot, a new foot in the door, something that has to do with your life purpose. And there's going to be a shift in your consciousness about abundance. And they wrote the word past, and there's something from the past that, something from the past, and they're writing the word for. Okay, fourth, and then four. Okay, so what it seems like there's something that from the past may come forth that you are going to shift, And they're telling me to tell you not to worry, to relax about this. Things are going to be stable. So, and don't think of it as going to be like your past, okay? That's behind you. This is really going to give you a boost, and this manifestation that comes through for you is going to just sort of kind of move you, advance you in a very powerful way. So allow your inner being, don't criticize, they're saying. Allow this powerful manifestation to come through for you. Let go. There's going to be a healing. They're showing me a teardrop in the third eye. So there's going to be a healing, and just allow that. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. All right, and we have the Queen of Spring. So the Queen of Spring is someone who you can really, as you can see, she has the sun right near her crown. And she's someone that you could really go to get ideas. She's very inspired. She can help you with any solution. She can help you get motivated. So she's someone that you can go to get insights, to get motivated, to get help that you need. So this card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So there may be someone in the middle of the week, or you may be guided to be someone, a mentor for somebody. But if you, I get a feeling like that someone is going to come through that is going to be helpful, that is going to help you to change your perspective, to get some fresh ideas, or to help you, or may be the person who brings this help, or to be the person who's going to give you this boost in confidence, to help you to believe in yourself, and to help you to let go of that your pain that you've dealt with in the past, or someone who may help you overcome a fear or bridge this relationship. So there's a connection between these two cards. And since we're the archangel about comfort, so there's someone that's going to come in and help bring comfort. All right, let's take a look at the card for the weekend. And I kept seeing the number 4 the whole time. So, for the weekend, first of all, there's something about need to meditate, to really take some time to yourself, to connect in. So this may not be the week where you want to really be around a lot of people. You don't want to get into any kind of arguments, or you want to let go. You want to focus on joy. And when negativity comes up, then go somewhere where you can relax, where you can get centered. And so this week there's going to be some challenges, but there's going to be a benefit in them. And so take time for yourself to get away, do something for yourself, something that's relaxing over the weekend, that'll allow you to sort of absorb everything, the shifts. So also they're telling me you're going to need some time at the end of the week to absorb all of the new things, the new information, the changes that you have sort of experienced within yourself, that you're going to need time to digest it. They just wrote that word out. So be gentle with yourself over the weekend, okay? All right, let's take a look at the card that I pulled already from the bottom of the deck. All right, and this card I love because there's a sense of that although this is going to be challenging, but this is the underlying message. And you can see how the books and the coins are just floating around. So although this is going to be something new, because that's what the princes, meaning the page, represent, and they had written this word to page. So this is going to be really important. The last two cards, because they pointed these out to me before, a page and a 4, that although this is going to be a lot for you to learn, but you're going to enjoy, you're going to do really, it's going to go easily for you. You're going to, um, it's, you're going to, how do you want to say this? You're going to, the challenges, you're going to pass with flying colors, is what they're saying. Okay. You know, they may be challenging, but as you can see, you're going to have a handle on things, as if, you know, you're just easily integrate everything. Is like you're like she's levitating the coins, you know. So the something may work out financially, or start to work out a lot easier for you. You may see things because of this experience and embracing this shift, that things are going to really start to go easily for you. The information will start to really come to you. If you need to go back and study something, or if you're thinking about that, that's going to, you know, you're going to do well. So it's just giving you a sense that whatever changes you begin to implement will go well for you, and just to have faith. I keep writing this: faith, faith, faith. So anything that you're thinking about beginning or starting, have faith. Okay. The card says a happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. And so that's just a little bit what's happening this week. Perfect of what we've been trying to say. There's the universe is going to give you a little push because you asked through a prayer for something, and there's something you're wanting, and you're like, again, that vision from the beginning, but you're standing and sort of distancing yourself from it. There's some a thought of unworthiness or a fear that you have that's keeping you from crossing over and having that success. So they're just giving you a little push this week, and it's orchestrated through your own asking from your heart, because your heart knows what you need, and it knows the path of least resistance to get you there. So yes, there may be a little resistance, but this is really guided so that to take you around the way that will have the least sort of negative effects for you, but at the same time give you a boost in your confidence and get you moving in the right direction. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and thank you for joining us. If you would like an angel reading, then you can find my website, theangelschool.com, in the description link below, as well as the link to join us on Facebook for the daily card messages. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this YouTube page and like that page so that you can be updated and receive those. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. So have a beautiful week.